Hello students, 7th English Medium Maths, Chapter 6, the triangle and its properties. Now, in the last session, we learned a very important property for the right angled triangle, and that is Pythagoras property. We already learned it, but we are going to recall it because on the basis of that we are going to do the examples and the exercise. So what was the Pythagoras property? In a right angled triangle, square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of square of its legs. Now, on the basis of that, let us do an example. Triangle ABC is right angled at C. If AC is equal to 5 centimeter and BC is equal to 12 centimeter, BC is equal to 12 centimeter, then find the length of AB. Find the length of AB. Now, when there is a right angled triangle, first notice that which is the right angle. Not always B will be the right angle, because according to that we have to put the values. So first of all, draw a rough figure always. So here, what is the right angle? Right angle at C. It means that C will be here. Generally what you write A, B, C, but here right angle is at C. So C will be here, and then you write down A and B like that. Now AC is equal to 5 centimeter. So this is 5 centimeter and BC is equal to 12 centimeter. So here it is 12 centimeter and we have to find AB. So AB is your hypotenuse. So now here in triangle ABC, angle C is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, AB is hypotenuse. And therefore, by Pythagoras property, what? Square of hypotenuse means AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square. So according to the right angle, we have to write down this, that hypotenuse is AB here. So AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square is equal to 5 square plus 12 square. That is 25 plus 144 is equal to 169. But this is AB square. So 169 is 13 square, and therefore AB is equal to 13. So thus is the method how to find the required side using the Pythagoras property. So whenever you get, check which is the right angle, because otherwise you will just write down AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. That will give you wrong answer, or you will not even get perfect answer. So be careful while doing this. Let us try this, in which some examples are there. So now try this. In which also we have to find the unknown length x. Find the unknown length x in the figures, in the following figures. So here some unknown length will be there in each figure, and we have to use the Pythagoras property so that we can find out the. So let's do the first one. Here a right angle triangle is given, and 3 and 4 are given, and we have to find the value of x, that is the hypotenuse. So we have to use the Pythagoras property. You can give the name also to the triangle if you want to, or direct also. So now by Pythagoras property, what? AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. That is 3 square plus 4 square. 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16. 16 plus 9 is 25. So we get AC square is equal to 25. So the value of AC is equal to 5. And AC is x, so you can write down here x square also. So we get x square is equal to 25. So x, the value of x is equal to 5. Now you can see that second and third are the same, in which we have to find the hypotenuse. Let us check the fourth one. Also actually same, but let's do the fourth one. In fourth one also a triangle is given, but it is upside down. Doesn't matter, we have to check the right angle. Here 24, 7 and x. So here also hypotenuse is this side. So you can give the name here also ABC if you want to, or directly also we can do. So now by Pythagoras property, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So x square is equal to 24 square plus 7 square. Square of 24 is 576 plus 7 square is 49. So x square is equal to 625. 625 is square of 25. So thus we get the value of x. So if you know the Pythagoras property, then first watch the figure which is the hypotenuse, and then hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the square of other two sides, and then put the values and simplify, then you will get the answer. Now the fifth In the try this is little different. So let's do that one. In which figure is given like that. Thus both sides are same of 37. And the middle line is 12 and the right angle is shown here. And we have to find the whole x. So here we have to use the name of the triangle first, then it will be easier for us. So A, B, C and I give this side D. Now here you can see that if you see this one, then it is a isosceles triangle, but when you draw that, it is a median also. So AB is median as well as the altitude also for this triangle. So here triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. And AD is perpendicular to BC. So AD will be median as well as altitude. So now first we will take this triangle ADC. In triangle ADC, angle D is equal to 90 degree, and therefore by Pythagoras property, which is the hypotenuse here AC. So AC square is equal to AD square plus CD square. AD square plus DC square. But here AC is already given, so 37 square is equal to 12 square plus DC square. DC is not given. 12 square plus DC square. Now square of 37. Is 1369. It is 1369 is equal to 144 plus DC square. So 1369 minus 144 is equal to DC square. So DC square will be how much? Subtraction. 1369 minus 144. 9 minus 4 is 5. 6 minus 4 is 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. And 1225. Now if you remember, then or you have to find out the square root. So here it is the square root of 1225 is 35. So we get the value of DC is 35. But now as AD is the median, now AD is the median. Therefore, BD is equal to DC is equal to 35. So both will be 35 and 35. So now X is equal to BD plus DC. Means the whole BC. BC is equal to BD plus DC. BC is X. So X is equal to 35 plus 35. So the value of X will be 70 here. So here we have to use that property also, that when it's an isosceles triangle, altitude and median will be the same. And therefore we go find the value of DC and it will be same for BD also. And then we add them to get the value of X. Let's do the another last sum of this. In that also little different is there. The figure is like that. Upside down triangle. This is X. This is the right angle. This is the 3 and this is 5. And this is 12 centimeter. And also here it is a right angle. So now how will we do that? For that also we can use the Pythagoras property. So let's give name to the triangle. A, B, C and D. Now we have to first find the value of BD, then value of BC, and then we will subtract so that we will get the value of CD. So first, in triangle ABD, angle D is 90 degree. So now by Pythagoras property, so now this is the hypotenuse. So AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. AB square is 5, so 5 square is equal to 3 square plus BD square. So 25 is equal to 9 plus BD square. So 25 minus 9. So we get the value of BD square as 16 here. We took that triangle. So here that is the right angle, that is the hypotenuse. So AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. We put the values and simplify. So now we get the value of BD as 4 because 4 square will be 16. Now we will take the whole triangle because it is also right angle triangle. So now in triangle ABC, angle A is 90 degree here. So now angle A is 90 degree, so BC will be the hypotenuse. Therefore by Pythagoras property, BC square is equal to AB square plus AC square. What is AB square here? 12 square. And AC is 5. So 144 plus 25. And that is 169. So we know that 169 is square of 13. But now we have to find the value of CD only. So now BC is equal to BD plus CD. What is the value of BC? We find 13. BD we got 4 plus CD. So we will bring 4 this side. 13 minus 4 is equal to CD. CD's value is X. So value of X, 13 minus 4, 9. So value of X is equal to 9. So by this way we can find out the value of the X, unknown X. We are going to stop the video, which will be followed by the PDF. And any confusion, there is comment section for you. Thank you very much.